scared.
Killer when we are here. We the youth, there's no fear. We ain't got no fear. Where you wanna be? Now back in Hubada. And you two are leaders. In one I get Ibada. Together we are we.
Siradia SWAPO. Siradia. Siradia. Siradia SWAPO. Siradia. Siradia. Siradia SWAPO. Siradia. Siradia. Siradia SWAPO. Siradia. Siradia. Yeah. I'm a Siradia.
Siradia. Saradia. Kwenamia. Waradia. Siradia. Saradia.
Kwenamia.
Waradia.
Siradia SWAPO.
Siradia. Siradia.
Siradia SWAPO.
Siradia. Siradia.
Siradia SWAPO.
Siradia. Siradia.
Siradia SWAPO.
Aluta, Victoria. Right, we are moving along with the program. And now we are to the business of the day. If I can just have your attention, let's limit the movements, please. Just a reminder to the general public, the toilets for the public are at the entrance as you get in there by the parkings of the swimming pool. So you can make use of the restrooms there. And now up on the stage, I would like to call upon Comrade Cleopas Nekundi. A round of applause, please. Comrade Cleopas. Comrade Nekundi is going to lead the program for the dialogue, and the questions and answers will be moderated by him. He will take you through all the proceedings, the rules, and everything else that needs to happen, as well as assigning the different ministers to their seats. Comrade, the floor is yours.
Roll the young lions, roll. You are sitting. Roll the young lions, roll. Roll the young lions, roll. Thank you. Silakan sit. Comrade President and all protocol observers, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Middag. Comrade, I call her Comrade Mbushanje, Shiwambo. That means my namesake. I will explain maybe if I have enough data later. But, Comrade President, there is a wise man that whispered to me this morning and said, a listening, caring mother is empathetic and highly effective individual who fosters a culture of trust, psychological safety, and open communication. This superpower approach improves decision-making, innovation, and team performance. And that mother is you, Comrade President. So I want to appreciate you, to thank you for gracing our event despite your busy schedule, knowing that you've been all over with the business of this government.
So we are grateful, we are happy to have you in our midst. I will, or rather, let me introduce myself. As already alluded to, I am Cleophas Onime Konale Nekundi, Central Committee member of the SWAPO Party Youth League and chairperson of leader assigned to Karas region. I will be your moderator of this questions and answers session. At this juncture, allow me then to call to the front.
Sorry to disturb the program. I would just want the following vehicle owners: N 55507 Ventuk, N 2939 Mariental, N 3263 Rundu, N 861 Mariental, N 34184 Oshakati. Please, can you remove your vehicles in front of the gate? We need trucks that will need to offload things in there, and your vehicles are blocking the entrance. If you know you are parked at the entrance of the venue, please remove your vehicle from there now. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Isaac. So allow me then to call to the panel. First, Her Excellency, President Memene Tumbo Nandi Ndaitwa. Omake. Up next, Honorable Comrade Selma Ashipala Musavi, Minister of International Relations and Trade. Honorable Comrade Emma Kantema, Minister of Gender and Child Welfare. Honorable Mani Shimariwa Erika Shafuda. Honorable Comrade Ruth Mashaka, Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries, Water and Land Reform. Now the young men. Honorable Comrade Dino Balotti, Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts and Culture. Then my sister from Karas region, Kiet Mansop, Comrade Taudi Tone, Deputy Minister of Mines.
Just put.
Our panel is complete. Now I will move on to establishing the rules that will guide us through this session.
Minister of Finance.
Please. Oh, water. I think we can still listen and receive our water in silence for progress' sake. Comrades, the water will come. Please, attention, Comrade Water, please. The House rules are as follows. We have, if you have a question, we will stand up and we can queue up the side of the red carpet. Are we together? If you have a question, we stand up, then we can queue up this side of the red carpet. Comrades, can we please hand out water in silence? The next rule says each person will have only 2 minutes to ask your questions. And these questions are limited, not more than 3 questions per person. Are you together? Am I loud enough? The next rule says, and this is a crucial one, please, comrades, can we stop the water if this is the case? Shall we continue? Okay. Then, Comrade Ante, can you please maintain order somewhere there outside? At the entrance there. Okay, then the next rule says, and this is important, please, we must avoid a repetition of questions. So we must listen very carefully. If your question is already posed, then that means just go back and take your seat. So there's no repetition of questions. And I urge you, this rule now is very important. Our questions must be solution-based, as opposed to complaints. So your questions must be solution-based. Are you together? Then, we must be guided. This rule is very important also. We must be guided by our priority areas, such as that of agriculture, creative industry, youth empowerment, quality health and social welfare, quality education, sports, land and sanitation, housing and sanitation. So let's be guided by those priorities. And this requires you then to stand and tell us, where do you fit in and how can the government perhaps best assist you to thrive in that area? The second last one is that we must be guided by mutual respect, order, and please, silence when required. The last rule is that we will be taking 20 questions per round. Are we clear? Am I clear? Comrade Juf, young people, are the rules clear? Excellent. So, without wasting time, we shall then open the floor. Yes, like I said, if you have a question, we stand. Viva. Viva.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, just hold on,
Okay.
for the movement just to place.
Hold the mic.
Okay, DJ, please, I'm directed. Can we please just come closer? Okay, all of us, let's just move one time. One time. So we pose our question, we just go back and take our seat and wait for the answers, okay?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Francis Henry. I only have 2 questions to the Ministry of Education, Industry and Youth.
Can you just speak up a bit?
Okay. I just want to ask, what is the ministry planning to do with the unemployed teachers in Namibia? As we know, every year almost 1,000 and something teachers are graduating, and they spend a lot of money and time on studying. Now they are left without anything. Is the ministry going to do something about it and when?
Good. Do you only have one question?
It's two, the last one.
Two, yeah, just take us.
And this one is to us, the young. I just want vocational subjects to be back in school, to be more easier for learners to go study if they go to vocational schools.
Can you repeat that question?
Okay, this is to us, the learners that are still schooling.
Maybe here. Yeah, I think you must come here. Let me use this one.
The second question is for us, the learners. I want the Ministry of Education to return vocational subjects to school to make it more easier for learners to go study if they go to vocational schools, as Her Excellency President said earlier. Thank you.
Is that last question clear? Come. Let me see. Where is that? Ask learners. I want to ask the Minister of Education to retain the... Oh, okay. The question is in the direction of, can the Ministry of Education, please, silence. For progress' sake, please. So, the question is, can the ministry return back the pre-vocational subject back to school to make it easier for learners when they are exiting now the school to go to vocational centers? Next.
Your Excellency, Honorable Ministers, I have two motions to submit to the Youth Parliament and one observation. I'll start with the observation because it's close to Her Excellency's heart. Your Excellency, in 2002 April, Angola attained independence from the civil war. In 2005, His Excellency, the late Jose Eduardo dos Santos, passed a presidential decree of zero waste in terms of the oil and gas sector. And then in 2017, when His Excellency João Lorenzo became president, some of the operators managed to convince government to say that there are FPSOs and oil rig platforms were advanced enough to be able to handle drill cuttings and drilling mud. As a result of that, Cabinda was the highest producer of fish in Angola. Today, as we speak, when you fly over Cabinda, the sea is polluted. When you are at the beach, it smells of oil. Your Excellency, there are operations in our sea where people are policing themselves. I think it has been going on for far too long in that way. In terms of my motions, that was just my observation. In terms of my motions, one, Your Excellency, is relating to capital flight. Me standing here, I don't think I'm comfortable knowing that someone there in a foreign land has access to my Excellency's bank records. As a result of that, I'm tabling the proposal to create a Namibian commercial bank that is going to be not a replacement of SME. It's a completely new bank, not NAMPOS, just it will be, in terms of its equity, it's going to come from NAMCO. This is done all across the countries that have oil. You have Saudi Arabia, they have the Saudi Investment Bank. You have Azerbaijan, they have their own state-owned bank. You have Nigeria, they have Access Bank that is now also pushing in towards our country. And then you have Angola that has Bank Bay. As a result of that, I'm saying in terms of the youth fund, it can also be then channeled into this bank as a venture capital fund, where young people are allowed to then access these finances in terms of collateral-free loans. But however, this bank then takes up equity as opposed to them paying back the money. That way, when the businesses are successful, they will be able to create more employment. The third one and the last one relates to our local content policy, Your Excellency. I'm proposing a chapter in the local content policy under ESG. ESG, in terms of the service providers in the oil and gas, where they access their finances from, they are mandated to contribute to invest in the local communities from a social aspect, and also make sure that they mine